Who can take that podcast? Yeah. Bring it in with a laugh and do the Cabbage Patch. Kiss the pretty ladies and then sign some autographs. The Marcel man can, Shavonne boing. The Marcel man can. Blacklight TV, never too much. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Blacklight TV's Never Too Much podcast. I am your host, Murph, Big Brother Almighty. And man, man, y'all gassing me up, man. Look, I didn't think this would ever happen, first off, but it happened. And I want to say thank you so much for, first off, your viewership, but second, I got two people in particular, I think 3 or 4 actually, because my boy Cream of Wheat, he be hitting the comments crazy. Okay, so shout out to Cream of Wheat, you know what I'm saying? Also, I want to give a shout out, a special shout out to Mel55 RFK. He hit the Cash App. He told me to put the Cash App up. He hit the Cash App up. I can't believe it. And also, Tawana Loves. Yo, y'all got a special play. Yo, if y'all want me to cyberbully or something for y'all, just thank you for sending me that $10. Next time, make it 20.
Next time, make it 20. But thank you for that 10.
Yo, I got you, B. Cause yo, you done sent me some bread, and I'm your goon. I can't say that word no more. I forgot the young kids took that word. Did you know the young kids took that word goon? So henchman or whatever, digital henchman. Anyway, I really appreciate y'all. Salute. I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate all the comments, all the love. But let's get back to the subject at hand.
Struggle streamers.
Umar, you got people out here crashing out, bruh. Man, I got this video of Omar Jackson, okay? I think y'all probably seen it, but bruh, he wilding out. And what's so crazy is I was talking to my boy and he was like, man, I saw the podcast, man. I saw Omar, man. He need to get him back on the show and all this. I'm like, man, it don't really work like that. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could do it every show, but you know, I got other things I talk about. But you know, when I can catch a glimpse of him, I can. You know what I'm saying? I got the Instagram, I got his Facebook, I got, you know, all the social media. And I did see a clip. I don't remember the date of it, but it had to be recent because it looks like he's trying to get another school. He found some land, or well, I don't think he found no damn land. Matter of fact, I'll let y'all take a look at it. Peace, family. This is Omar. You can go for me, Jackson. Yeah, we done secured another spot, family. I told you they couldn't stop us, family. Check us out, baby. Check us out. Huh? This the land right here. Check out the land, family. Right there. The Jean Jacques Dessalines fight camp. Right there. That's gonna be the George Washington Carver Peanut Gallery right there, family. Right there. Oh yes, you see the tree, the UGIT tree, family. We're gonna chop that down. We're actually gonna build around that, family. Red, black, and green. You know what I mean? Nothing in between. As you can see, we also got the.
Who sent you?
Sir, this is UGIT Academy.
UGIT, I'll give you a. A UGIT? How can I give you an AK-47? You get on your way.
Hit the Cash App. Hit the Cash App.
Finally got me, dude.
You're trying to run us off our land, family. Yo, Umar gonna get himself unalived in YouTube terms because you see, I think he was on somebody else's land pretending that he was gonna build a school there, bruh. That land taken before you even put something on it, bro. What was you really? I think he just wanted you. I think that went wrong for him. But in other news, we do have. I want to check some reactions out with Umar. school situation. I got a couple people talking about it. I want to take a look at King Randall. I want to take a look at the Kansas City, the lady. I didn't say that name so many times. I forgot her name. And now we're gonna take a look at. Also, I saw Wack 100 talking about it, and I saw Tariq Nasheed. I don't know if y'all saw all of those, but let's take a look at some of them videos. We're gonna react to them. Let's start with the first one, King Randall, yo.
Over the past few days, since I've talked about our fundraiser and all the successes that we've had with the Excellent Boys program, of course, many people are in the comments and etc. Sharing the video talking about Dr. Umar or whatever like that. I think he's on the cusp of maybe losing his buildings or something of that nature. Not sure what's going on with that. But my big thing is always sharing everything about where people's money is going. I've always been, very transparent about that. If we've asked for paint, I showed y'all the paint. If we've asked for new toilets or something, I showed y'all us buying the toilets. I showed everything that you guys have given. We have an Amazon wish list. We don't just ask for monetary donations. We ask for people to buy specific things. If we've asked for laptops, I've shared it. If we asked to get the kids haircuts, I've shared it. Our program has remained free, so we're still tuition free in our program like we have been for the past 6.5 years. I just think if Dr. Umar would have started something like with what he had, I think people would have been more apt to give him, and I honestly think he would have gotten where he needed to be had he had proof of concept, because he's a great orator. He talks very well. If I could talk that great, I'm sure we'd have millions of dollars raised. But I still started with something. I started out of my house originally. I started in my dining room at 19, and after listening to him, that's why I started it. I just wanted to start something. I knew that I couldn't start something mass scale, so I'm just like, I'm gonna start with whatever I got. And we started with $0. I was cutting hair, fixing cars, painting houses. I mean, that's what I was doing to support the program originally, and then I learned how to utilize social media to be able to raise money, and we started doing that, and we went project by project. We failed, we succeeded, etc., but I've always continued sharing what it is that we're doing. So I know a lot of people always ask why they won't see us on the Breakfast Club or etc. I'm not a comedian. I don't critique people's dating life. I don't talk about what people should be doing. I don't belittle my donors. We don't do any of those things. We just share what we got going on. If we don't raise enough money, we pivot. If we don't get things done, we pivot, and we keep going. So we definitely failed. We failed some students, etc., but we kept moving and we kept going. And that's something that I believe in. So I appreciate everybody's support that they've been given, but I'd appreciate just to stop the Dr. Umar talk. I understand he has his own thing going on. We've had our differences also, but I truly still wish him the best, and I hope everything works out with whatever he has going on. But aside from that, we have our fundraiser still going. Our program is still completely no government funds, no government grants. It's completely people funded. Everything that y'all see, our full-time staff, the vans we have, the new electrical panels, the flooring, the ceiling tile, you all funded it all. And we appreciate all the support that you've been giving over the past 6.5 years. We've been running this whole time. I mean, we even ran out of my grandmama's house at one point. But I appreciate y'all so much. Please look at the link in my bio to continue getting into the Excellent Boys program. Thank y'all so much. Peace.
Now let's talk about that contrast. On one side, you got King Randall, young, hungry, grinding out the mud, literally cutting hair, fixing cars. He doing this young thing. Black boys had books they could backpack, haircuts on their heads. That's community sacrifice. For what? That ain't for no culture. That's really American values when you really think about it. That's our value system. That's what that really looks like. Then over here on the other side, you got Dr. I can't pay my bill Johnson begging for donations like he Martin Luther King will GoFundMe again. I can't stand it, bro. See, Randall, he said something deep. If we ask for paint, I showed y'all the paint. If we ask for toilets, I showed y'all us buying toilets. That's simple, straightforward, transparent. If you give, he delivers, right? Umar, if you ain't donate, you don't need to be asking no questions. Oh, hit the Cash App while you asking all these questions. Like, he don't like to answer no questions. And the thing is, the only thing he's ever painted was excuses over and over and over. He's painted us with excuses. If we give him money for toilets, we would be waiting on the receipts while the building is still going up for auction. He's still asking for tiles. At this point, Umar don't need donors. He need an eviction lawyer right now. That's what y'all gonna pay for. That's what all his supporters about to pay for: an eviction lawyer and a tax evasion lawyer. Randall started out in his dining room at 19. Umar started out with 6 degrees, 6 speeches. 6 years later, still ain't started nothing but beef with everybody. Randall was literally hustling fixing cars and houses just for fun. Umar out here hustling memes and catchphrases. He could have went to school for those 20 years and went and learned under King Randall and built the damn school itself. Here's the thing, Randall ain't even throwing shade at him. Yo, he ain't even talking no shit to him. King Randall just speaking the truth. He pulled the receipts. He said, I failed, some kids kept moving. That's a real man. Salute to that man, bruh. That's the man we should be supporting. Umar is a failure. He's a failure in his fatherhood. He's a failure at the schools. All three of them, the St. Paul one, the FDMG, the first one where he changed the thing and then he started up with it. Yo, he's you got to call it what it is at this point. He lost his school and now it's about to go to auction. While Randall doing all of this and Umar just looking stupid in the face, begging women and talking about the queendom and cookies and cakes and pies and gin.
I want to talk to my Neanderthal queens. Let me talk to the Neanderthals, ladies. Listen, ladies, I have nothing against you. I know you find me attractive. I know you find me King Kongalicious. You love this cinnamon. You love this masculine African alpha male. I understand this. I understand this, Peggy Sue. I understand this, Mary Beth. I understand this, Elizabeth. I must register for themselves. First come, first serve. Saturday night after the block party, I'ma need me a back massage. Saturday night after the block party, I'ma need me a back massage.
And still going to the corner store to buy his gin every day.
Peace and black power, family. Bro, I'm blowing a little smoke to the ancestors. I'm on the sacred rock of FDMG. I'm sitting on the sacred rock, the RBG rock, and this is the sacred tree. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. This is the sacred tree of FDMG. This is the sacred tree of FDMG. This is the sacred tree of FDMG. Sacred tree with the sacred rock. All right.
Spending money with that same people he talking about he need to get out of here. End of the day, Umar could learn a lot from King Randall. Small start, show your receipts, be humble, do the work, be real. Umar keep losing his schools like keys or something. Shavonne Stone, she went off on him too, and basically she grilling him saying it's all his fault. Let's check her out too.
That's good. I am. Got a lot of DMs about this shit going on with Hamster King. I guess I'll speak to it. Way I feel about New Jersey. I don't feel no way about New Jersey. I feel like this man is speaking death into his situation. He's been doing that for a while. He hasn't caught on that he's not favored. I am. Ever since I came out, his shit's been crumbling. It ain't no coincidence. It ain't no coincidence. Evil is not gonna prevail in this. It can't. He's saying that this is his mission. He's on his path. People have been put on your path to help you with this if it was to be, and you have fucked over every last one, including the councilwoman that reached out to your ass for 3 different times. That was your point of contact. You sat up there, everything cross cancels out. You sat up there in the car and he said that he been sending emails and this and that, okay, but the point of contact reached out to him. And he snubbed it 3 times. This is the person that could have issued a stay on the auction. They would have paused the auction. They would have gave you more time with the buildings to get them paid or whatever needs to be paid. You could have also gotten a little bit more time and maybe even some help with bringing down the balance that you had you reached out to the tax assessor's office, wherever. You could have got a lot of stuff done. And that's only 2 off the top of my head. And then the time that you did have to work, you brought this to your people right up to the last minute. You didn't want to save them buildings. And then y'all go look at IG. They playing on my damn phone. They're not even calling Wilmington. They told y'all to do it. We lost y'all money. Go get it. Go get it. We're going to play on Shavonne's phone. That's diabolical. But not as bad as this. He berated all of them black people for buying, spending their money how they spend their money. And so some of you sent him your money. And then he turned around and bought the same shit he told you not to buy. It's in his house. Don't spend your money. Send your money to me so I can spend it. You got no proof. Y'all, the man is swear, and I'm not going to lie to you, but that man ain't gave y'all no proof for the present day stuff. Y'all have no proof. You just got to take what he says, and you can clearly tell he's lying. He's not one of those people that can tell when other people can tell he's lying. He's a terrible liar. He like want to just tell lies and be like, oh, okay, you lying. He's not the man that could be in there teaching. He won't even get a job. He don't have no money invested in it. It was all y'all money. He started posting up love letters to himself on IG. That's a kick to the gut. It's a lot of babies' milk snatched out of their mouth. A lot. It's a special place for him. I'm telling you. It's a special hot place for him. And then you just keep going with it. Keep going with it. You know, at some point, you got to wake up. I really think he let them buildings go on purpose. Knowing him, he let them go on purpose. And then he had the audacity to stay up in New Jersey. He looking for another building. With what money? And if you got money, why can't you put it on what you owe and save these buildings? There's this phantom check that's held up. I don't think it is. I think he got a little check from Don't Call Me White Girl. That's what he was waiting on. And that shit, then he called and checked the bank account. And it wasn't there and he figured it out. If that, you never know. You shouldn't even be guessing with this stuff. Everybody on the internet guessing, and the one person that got the answers, he can't give it to you, then you don't need to give your money to him. Where the hell else do they do that at? Where? Bold. That's bold. And y'all think sending your money is buying your blackness. Because if he's for you, then you're then you can keep your melanin. Fuck out of here. I told y'all that's the biggest coon we have. This is why people think he's an agent. Because he really moves like an oppressor. He's really out here predatory with these black women. Wait till that shit come out. I'm waiting one of them. I hope one of them just come out and tell their story. Y'all think my shit bad? My shit ain't nothing. My shit ain't nothing. Y'all gonna want, you want to beg for them to lock his ass up. Let him tell his story about his childhood. I ain't talking about the watered down one. I'm talking about the serious one. Tell him how you got all them degrees. You can't open up this school, but you can grab all them degrees. You can see that through, right? Pecan would tell a different story. Millersville would tell a different story. He's a con. He's a con. And the reason why he don't like me and I don't like him is because I don't con people. I don't con people. I have a very good heart. I don't go in spaces to take advantage of people because I wasn't raised in struggle and strife. But he is. But we do turn into the same monster on some things. He thought he was going to get me and I got his ass. I put him in a trick bag. So y'all be focused on the wrong shit. Y'all thought that this man was super duper intelligent. He's as dumb as a box of rocks. He can't see himself out of this mess. He can't see himself out of a fucking crayon box. And y'all steadily handing over money. Because you feel like that's you getting black excellence? I think not. I think not. Everything that he's done told us to do, he hasn't been able to do himself. Has no interest in it. He's no different than a preacher man. If anything, he's worse. Y'all better wake up and get this bullshit out of your head. And I told y'all, if you look at this as scorn and bitter, you're going to miss a whole lot. A whole lot. Eventually, if he don't come forward and tell why, I'll tell y'all why he don't. He's mad at me. Why he keep bringing my name up. But there's really no need to get mad. I got your ass before you could get me. And I ain't hacking the shit. Because, baby, that ain't my speed. I've never had to steal or take anything from anybody. And damn sure not the brokest person I know. He's mad. Because, like I said, we the same animal, but I got his ass before he got me. He thought he had a mark. But I had the shot and I took it.
Did she say that he snubbed the councilwoman 3 times? 3 times. Do you know how insane that is, bruh? She literally could have stopped the auction and bought him some time. Umar treated her emails like spam from a Nigerian princess, man. Meanwhile, that was the queen who could have saved your raggedy ass school, bruh. Umar just be dropping the ball, man. Then she brought up the IG letters. Umar writing love letters to himself like he Marvin Gaye whispering in the mirror. Imagine begging for donations, then posting fan mail that you wrote in your own handwriting. Yo, he's a psychopath, but he's on those barbiturates or something, allegedly. Pause.
Paradise brown lashes. Hair paradise brown lashes. Where you at?
Hold on, let me get up. I'm coming. Let me get up. Wait a minute.
All right, take your time, man. Take your time. Let me turn this heat down.
My baby was sleeping in the bed. Gotta go way off to the kitchen.
Understood.
How you doing, brother?
How you doing, Queen? Where you at in the world?
You don't find that suspicious?
She said Umar took people money, told them not to buy luxury items, but then he bought the same luxury items himself. The whole phantom check story Umar always got some mythical deposit on the way, talking about unemployed uncle waiting on a refund from TurboTax and all this crap. And bruh, my guy is always processing. He's always on the way. It's always he put in.
We're about to make history. We're about to make history. I'm about to put in the application for the first annual Unapologetically African Family First. We got two block parties. We got the one on when they be hating on the live, and we got the real block party that's going to be outside of this school. We got a school to finish, brothers and sisters. Oh, yes. Y'all ready for that paint day? Oh, yeah. Who pulling up for paint day? Who pulling up for paint day, brothers and sisters? Know your brother's story, and I don't care to know it. I don't care to know it.
Why not, though? If it could be helpful to you, why wouldn't you care to know it if it could be helpful to you?
Brother, I have friends who own schools.
This morning, I received a text message from one of my homies. He needed Dr. Umar to send him a couple dollars. And the bank told me that my personal account, as well as the independent Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy account, have both been frozen.
This past weekend, without a phone call, the city of Wilmington put a notice on the door handle of both of our schools, informing me that if we don't pay the past due vacant property registration fees and outstanding utilities by the 25th of Black August, they will sell our campus.
Wack 100. Now this is crazy, because when you get a low life thug like Wack 100 talking about you and you supposed to be the prince of panhandlingism, but that man literally built like a pit bull doing taxes. He started making more sense about your business plan than you did, bruh. That's why we're gonna pack your ass all the way up, because Wack 100 said it plain.
The intent was, I said where he fell short is he didn't have his proper team. He didn't have the proper financing. And when he went to get it, he was trying to get his financing out doing his speakings. But at the end of the day, people are going to come to the table and they're going to ask, what's your plan of action? Okay, what is this supposed to lead to? Is the government funding going to come from this? What's what? Are you looking for what? We just going to spend $1 million a year teaching the kids to do what, and what comes from what? Who's going to pay? I mean, what we doing? He ain't had them answers. Yeah, but yet some people probably was donate money, and if that is a 501(c) set up for educational school programs, and the money that came in wasn't getting spent on educational school programs, then he might have an issue.
Yeah, because he got to show all of that, Wack. He got to
freezing his account is just like the first phase of it. That's what I said in the beginning when he was like, sure. I said, bro, it's like he's trying to create an anti-American society, but yet you're not going to get the real support unless you just got some type of I don't know what he needed, because you would have to have somebody come to the table that's saying, all right, we're with that movement. But then those very people got to be self-sustained, because majority of people conducted business. They conducted business with everybody. I didn't get where he was going with it. You know what I'm saying? So I already know. I didn't been in them type of situations where, you know what I'm saying? They gonna ask you, where's this? Where's that? Where's this? Where's that? I'm gonna wait. Oh, just go ahead. Where's this? Where's that? If you ain't got the answer, but you, straight up, they not. When I did that last run and I went to Vietnam and Hong Kong and all that, it was for that reason. And my last couple meetings I took, and I just did my last one to close out who all my partners are going to be. First thing they said was, okay, we got the buyer from these major chains ready to go. They right in front of you, Wack. Yeah, okay. Okay, dude puts it up. He said, we projecting 130 containers a month. I said, okay. And like, okay, so what happens at that point in time? I said, well, I got to keep 130 in the water. So you got to keep 130 on the ground too. I said, yeah, that's 260. I'm slated to do 375. Here. Sent the paperwork down the table. Dude, look, he got on his laptop, put that information in. He said, these are definitely facilities. You got a contact? It's on there. They called right in front of me. Oh, yeah, we're calling for the count to see if you guys are set up to, what's the company name? Incredible Diapers. He said, yeah, that's not a white label company. That's owned by name, boom, boom, boom. They've done visits, boom, 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 boom. This is doing your due diligence. They gonna ask you, son, you can't answer these. They gonna walk out the meeting. So now here it is. Okay, you got a building. Yeah, where's it at? Delaware. All right, that's a gift and a curse. Well, we know you went there because it's cheap, right? But then they're gonna say, and let's pull it up real quick. All right, you went there because it's cheap. But then when you look it up, Delaware's black population is 220,000 people. Right? Now, how many of that represents kids and children and all this? Okay, we don't know. So they're going to say, okay, well, the teachers, where you going to get them from that has your ideology? What's the end game? What's the end goal? Is this what age is this? What age can you go K through 12? Is it big enough? Is it what is it? What are you already? Have you went to the school board and got registered to where these credits count to when they want to go off to college? But no, his whole thing was built off his ideology of what he thought and believed, and then bit off more than he can chew. You can go set up a 501(c)(3), they're gonna let you do all that. But the minute somebody get to reporting your ass saying you're not using those funds for that, it's a problem.
That's a fact.
Sir Major got hit because he ordered the feds. He had the Black Lives Matter store, right? He had the Black Lives Matter. The feds sent Sir Major $200,000. They wired it to him just to see what he was going to do with the money. He went and bought a home up on the Black Lives Matter. He cleared. He went and bought a tire, suits, airplane tickets for him and his team to go wherever they went. But when he was in that city, he ordered Black Lives Matter's credit card. And that's what sent him to the feds for 41 months. It's like he make it seem like we just up in behind and it's the white man's fault and we ain't got nothing to celebrate. Everything's the white man's fault. R. Kelly in jail because the white man. Puffy, the white man.
But he's the one black man that got the answer for everybody.
Crazy, bro. But I mean, that was his play. His play was he's creating a school.
He didn't have the team. He didn't have the financing. He didn't have the plan. Bro, that's not a school. That's a GoFundMe and cosplay. Umar be out here talking about liberation. But nigga, you liberated because you ain't got no goddamn job. I guess that's what he mean. Because it ain't really no liberation. He running his liber lips. That's about it. And he ain't doing a damn thing. And it's paying off for him until now, recently. But Wack, as grimy as he is, he broke it down. And if you want big money, people gonna ask you questions. And they're gonna ask, where the teachers? Where the accreditation? Where's the end game? Where's your business plan? Umar ain't got no answers. All he got is creepy vibes, B. He's really a creepy motherfucker. When you really start looking at these clips and breaking him down, he's really, really crazy. But Wack was talking about he also was talking about when you bought the building in Delaware because it was cheap. And where the hell was you finding black teachers in Delaware who agree with your Hotep polygamy curriculum?
We not worrying about peach cobbler and Cinnabons right now. No, I told you, I'm not dating single women no more. You got to have your co-wife with you. If you don't have your co-wife with you, it's nothing for us to talk about. I was told tonight, I was told tonight at the Diaspora Engagement Awards that I have a co-wifey team offer on the table. That's what I was told. I can't give out no details. It's all confidential. But I was told tonight that I have a co-wifey team proposal on the table in Ghana.
Here's sweet brown sugar. I'm treating you to lunch. In fact, both of y'all can come. I'm gonna treat both of y'all to lunch.
I'd love to speak to you. Like seriously.
Hit me up on the inbox.
Okay.
Or just take my number. Take my number. Okay. You know, they say teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, listen.
Teamwork makes the dream work, my sister. Ain't nothing like a butter almond, sweet peanut butter, brown sugar, soft walnut team. That's a nice wifey team.
All of my caramel frappe goddesses got these funky women.
A nice wifey team.
They want me to do the 20 verse 1 with the sisters in Atlanta. What do y'all think about that? They want me to do the 20 verses 1 show where they bring 20 queens out. They bring 20 queens out and I pick the queens I like, and then it's a round 2 and a round 3. But my problem with the 20 verses 1 is this. How do I know everybody is a biological woman?
Because you really not gonna find too many women that's gonna straighten their hair out because of you. And I'm sure you're not paying them enough to change their lifestyle and eat vegetables, and they're not coming from around the country to live. But this man did say that the man said one time, I remember Umar saying he was gonna have pilots, that he was gonna make the kids have pilot's license by the time they got to damn school. He just be lying, bro. But then you notice Umar's excuse is always the same. The white man stopping me, the white man blocking me, blah, 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 blah. Everything can't be the white man, bro. We gotta stop with that shit every time, man. A lot of the time, it's just us, bro. See, so, bro, nigga can't even get the desk in the classroom, bro. Wack didn't even mean to really roast him, I don't think, but he just really just let the truth slip out. He was telling the truth about that man. Umar bit off more than he could chew, and then he tried to wash it down with donation money, and that ain't how it worked, man. That's panhandling-ism. That ain't Pan-Africanism, and that's a Ponzi scheming-ism. That's Ponzi Africanism. Are you Pan-African or nationalist? Because it seemed like you're doing both, and that's probably an indicator right there that you don't know whether you're coming or going, because there's no way that you can say you're a you want to go back to Africa, but then you want to stay here too. I don't know. That's just kind of crazy to me. But then, oh man, then we seen Tariq Nasheed, bro. Tariq Nasheed snap on Cub, bro. Tariq Nasheed snap on this man, bro. Listen to what Tariq Nasheed said.
I'm not gonna roast like I used to do back in the day. I used to roast very hard on Umar. I used to call him the prince of pot pies, the prince of pepper steaks, the prince of peach cobbler. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, we're not doing that clout chasing transcontinental Wakanda fantasy stuff. That's why Akon City, all of that shit is falling by the wayside. Yeah, Akon was running around here talking about he's gonna build a smart city with flying saucers and vibranium bushmeat and all this shit, and nothing got built. No, that sale of the school that they're about to have, that's not just a personal defeat. That really marks the end of the performative Pan-African era. You see, right now, this renaissance that's going on now, it demands results, not rituals. There's a whole new paradigm going on. Always some shit that they're about to do. They just been working on it for the last 40 years. It's all of them Pan-African projects is a perpetual damn in progress con game. A lot of them, let's be real. And all of the pump fake dates and, oh God, the excuses just became, every few months it was a new excuse. Listen, I was going to open the school, but I got termites. The termites ate up all the wood. The doors got eaten by termites. So I can't teach the students in the cold. It's too cold to teach the kids. Okay, all right. I'm going to have to push the date back. Because now the school has ghost. The school is now haunted. A ghost came in the school and it's been haunting the school. When I was there, I heard loud noises and I saw a ghost float across the gymnasium. And it was Frederick Douglass. Okay, god damn. It's a whole bunch of excuses, and then it's always something happening to the school. Listen, brothers and sisters, first of all, hit that Cash App. I cannot open the school because last night, when I got in, I was over in the motherland, and when I came back, I saw that a group of leprechauns broke in the school. All right? They were looking for gold. They were in the school looking for gold. I saw little leprechaun footprints all over the school desk. I had to get leprechaun traps. I had to get them off Amazon. So I need for leprechaun traps. Oh, god damn, man. You got to get leprechaun traps to get the leprechauns out now, man.
Now she was in his bag right there, Bo. Hey. Cuz was hitting man with maximum combos, man. He got, man. So basically, yeah, Frederick Douglass has been dead. Frederick Douglass been dead since 1895, but apparently he's still hanging around in Delaware waiting on your HVAC to be fixed. So Frederick out here like, Umar, why did you drag my good name into this shit? You was not my cousin, man. Stop saying that shit. Man, cuz talking about a group of leprechauns broke in looking for gold. Bruh, Umar. Yo, that shit was, yo, he was wilding on cuz reported the lion from Ghana and the lion ate the principal and ooh, cuz got me crying, yo. Hey, the cherry on top is Tariq ended it like it's funny, but it's sad. You know what I mean? It is sad, but it is funny. Kids grew up waiting for this school, and now them kids got kids of their own. That's real, man. Umar been talking about this since since forever, bruh. Like this has been since 2010, man. It's been 15 years, bruh. You got to school in 2019, man. Bruh, come on, man. The jig is up, man. Donations. With them gifts. Something happening, man. You better summon them ancestors quick, man, because it look like you about to be up out of here, bruh. Now, let me know what y'all think about, some of those reactions, man. Let's talk about it in the comments, man. I enjoyed the comments. I'm gonna have more skits coming, you know what I'm saying, as more things develop. We'll talk about more other topics, chime in. I have different guests and everything like that. Feel free to roam about the channel and check out some things. Make sure y'all like and subscribe if y'all like the vibe. And till next time, y'all. Hey.
Turn it on. Turn it on. Listen up. Welcome to the show. It's Black Light TV. Current vibes, all the news that you need. In this world changing, keep your soul light. Stay with us, we'll get you through the night. Turn it on.